What is up, everybody? Renfail here. Hopefully you're having a great day. We are back with more New World Aeternum, and in today's video, we're talking about decorating your house. Now, if you watched the previous episode on the actual carpentry and furnishing, the crafting of the items for your home, you do find a lot of stuff out in the game world to decorate your house with, and we've already done some placement of those, I think, in the original housing video, which came at the beginning of this series. Because you'll find things out in the game world. As an example, this painting I found in the game world. We were wandering around, and we saw like this easel set up on the top of these cliffs in a completely random place. And I ran up to it and I was like, "What is this?" And we clicked on it, and it was a painting that someone had just left at the edge of a cliff. So you can find things to place in your home out in the wild. Like I found this iron pan. I found this iron cup. Those are things out in the game world that we found. But we also crafted a bunch of stuff the other day, including these wall shelves, the large bookcase, the bed, the stove. These are things that we're going to be placing in today's video. So if you haven't watched the previous episodes, go check out the playlist down below. I've got a ton of guides for New World Aeternum, ranging from crafting, harvesting, factions, adventuring, you name it. There's guides there, including the housing guide, which was followed up with the carpentry guide, and now we're getting into the actual placement of the furnishings in your home. So this will probably be called something like the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Decorating Your Home, or something like that. I'll figure out the title later. But this is all about actually placing items. Now, we've already placed items. If you go check downstairs, we've already placed some things like that wall drape, the box of rum, some trophies on the wall. These are just random things that I threw in here. There's some stuff on the floor here, which we're going to end up picking up and doing something with here in a few minutes, because we're going to place some desks and stuff. Excuse me. But for now, we want to start up here because I want to actually decorate my bedroom, because this is where we're going to have a bedroom and a probably a writing desk set up. So we're going to go in here to the decoration area and start from here. If you haven't already done so, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams happen at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, sometimes Central. I don't do daylight savings where I live, so sometimes we're on Mountain, and then in the fall we'll be on Central. But 9 a.m. is my start time. I go 6 to 8 hours every single day. This is my day job. I play a lot of games. There's like 7,000 videos on the channel. Right after New World, we're going into Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and then we've got Indiana Jones and the Great Circle in December. Also, Stalker 2 is in there. And next year we've got a jam-packed schedule, so hopefully you'll be tuning in for all the things that I do as we continue to play games for fun and otherwise. So here's a bed. I'm going to flip this around. Also, I want to make sure that I turn grid placement on and lock to surface on. That way I'm not fighting with trying to get this thing placed. I am going to need to move my character a little bit over here so that I can have a better POV. I probably want to place this thing... I don't know exactly. I'm going to have to... Probably I should place the end tables first, because I know I got two end... Actually, you know what? It might be better to put my... Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to place my desk there in the corner. Remember, all these things can be moved later if you don't like the way something has been placed. So let's maybe... Or maybe I want the desk over there by the fire. I don't want the desk by the fire. How about we do it like this? Are there drawers? There totally are drawers. Let's try to get this centered under the window. I think that'll work right there. That might be in the wall. There we go. On the floor. And place. Alright. The desk has now been placed. We can exit out, take a peek at that. It's lined up with the wall because we used the snapping. And now I can go and place my chair. Now, I don't want my chair perfectly there. I'm going to probably rotate the chair a little bit. So we're going to grab the chair. We're going to place it here. But I am going to rotate it slightly so that it's kind of facing in. Then we'll place it on the ground there. Perfect. So there's the chair. And now I think I want to do the bed placement. But first, I want to do the end tables. Because I have two of those. So... let's kind of move up in here. Looks like there's a back and a front. Yeah. So maybe place one here. And then we'll place the bed. we'll need to rotate that out. Like so. I'll need to move my character a little bit. I can't tell if it's not properly aligned there. Oh, because I don't have it. I don't have the locking on. Oh, I may need to redo the bookcase. You know what? I may need to. Well, let's place this here really quick. That end table might not work there. How do I go into decoration? And let's go ahead and highlight that thing right there. We want to use the action bar. We want to move that. Make sure grid placement and lock is on. And let's get that right up in the corner. This is going to be finicky to do because it's up there in the corner. There we go, right there. Oops. No. It's spinning it a little. There we go. It's going to say it's spinning it a little too much. Then we go into the next end table. This will be fun to try to get this placed the way I want it. Let's see here. Grid placement on. Lock to surface on. Come on now. Spin it around. There we go. And we want it kind of... I think that's about right. Now, I can't tell... No, that looks pretty good. So I've got my bed, my two end tables. I could probably move the bed in quite a bit. So we're going to go back into decorate. And we're going to go in here and we're going to select, move our cursor over. We're going to select the bed. We're going to move the bed. Make sure good placement and lock is on. And we're going to move it out. I'm going to have to move my character just a little bit. And may do like this. Problem is I don't know if this is centered, so I'm just going to place it for now and move around. Oh, that looks perfect. So our bed is now placed and centered and aligned with the wall. We've got our two end tables on either side. Now, I do know there's one thing I want to go down here and grab. I want to grab this book because I want to... where's my cursor? Here's my cursor. Grab that book, pick it up. And we're going to then go out of here. It's easier to move around like this. You can also move around when you're in decoration mode. You have to hold the left button. You hold the L bumper while moving, which is kind of finicky. I'm not a big fan. It is what it is. We're going to grid placement, lock to surface. And then we're going to... Oh, you know what? I might not be able to lock that one in place. Let's do lock to surface off. Now this is going to be fun and finicky to get it placed on top of the desk. There we go. So maybe we place it like that. So now we've placed the book on the desk and leave it there. And maybe put the cup on the desk as well. Because maybe we were drinking something while we were reading. Like so. Alright, cool. Now, bookshelf. I think we have a bookshelf in here somewhere. Oh, no, you know what's better? The ash dresser. Now this one, I want to lock to surface. Or not. Let's put this right... Can I put that at the edge of the bed? I can, if I... There we go. Is that centered? No, I think that's good right there. Double check. Nah, that needs to come in a little bit more. So let's do decoration. Let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to move it. Grid placement, lock to surface. Now it's tight against the bed. Bring it out one more. There we go. That'll work. I guess that's as close as we're going to be able to get it. So I've got a dresser right there at the edge of my bed. It might be better to do a chest there, but I don't have a chest yet, so we might end up moving that later. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Oops. And then what else do we have that we could put up here? Painting? Nah, let's save the painting for downstairs. And also the bookshelf we're going to do. Oh, you know what else I could put up here, though? Is the wall shelves. I bought a few of these. Or I made a few, I should say. Bought a few. Placement. Now, I wish there was a grid so that we could properly center things, because I kind of just have to eyeball it. That's probably too high. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to put things up on that shelf. Look at me, I'm a little dwarf. I am going to leave it for now. We're going to go back downstairs. And I'm going to put a shelf right here. Maybe. Attack my house. Let's put a wall shelf right here. Put it right underneath. That looks centered. Boom, we got a wall shelf right there. And now let's place this large bookcase. Because it's got like supplies in it. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see if I can get this out. There we go. Okay. And then maybe put it something like... I can't quite tell what's centered here. That might be centered, roughly. We definitely want to move this. Because it's a supply box. I'm just going to put it right over here in the corner. And then probably put... I don't know where I'm going to put my stove. Because I don't know if this thing has a chimney that goes up. It totally does. Okay, honestly, I'm probably going to want to put it... where I've got the wall hanging here. So let's go over here and just pick that up. Also pick this up. And pick that up. And then we're going to place the stove. Lock to surface. I'm going to move my character up a little bit. That looks... Nope, nope, nope. That's not centered. It at the last second moved. Alright. No, no, no. So sometimes if you have it aligned with the wall and you tell it to lock, it like tries to lock it to the wall, and so it lays it out, which is fun. Put the iron pan. Rotate it just a tad. Place it on the stove. We also have a painting. Where do we want to put the painting? Probably up top. And the memento, don't know where I want to put that yet. On the shelf? Might be too big. Also, I don't see there's any scaling. So some things you just have to figure out where you're going to place them based upon their size. Like how big is that? That might fit on the shelf. I'm too short. I can't see. I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, it's hanging out over the shelf. Actually, it's a little in the shelf too. It's all good. I'm gonna leave it for now. That's probably more of a desk item. I want to hang the painting. Because again, this is that painting I got in the wild, and I really want to see what this looks like. And lock to surface. Can we center it? Boom. And then we can look at our painting there and say, really cool. So let me go ahead and drop this other stuff on the floor here, because I don't have any place for it. You'll notice that even if something is placed just somewhere, it will give you the points. Oh, I can't do that because I can only have so many trophies. And then we've got those. So you'll notice my decoration score on the top right. What does that mean? Well, the decoration score is how many furnishings you've got in your house. And all houses have a number. And the number essentially means, as I understand it, I could be wrong on this, but the numbers essentially mean that if there are multiple people who own a house here, because there's various versions of it, I just clicked mine again. Hang on, we'll go out. It just basically means that yours is the one that shows up as the one that's displaying for everybody, I think. Because if you go over here to like this person's home, we can see all their decorations, but if we click the house, there's multiple people who have houses here, and they all have different scores. That person has 9,000 points. By the way, I only have like 175 points or whatever. So I have a long way to go to get to their level. And that's by placing furnishings and the rarity of the items that you're placing. So if you're into that sort of thing and you want to have the best house in your home, you do have to pay attention to that score up at the top right, which is your decoration score. Because that determines where your house shows up in that listing. Anyway, that's the end of this guide for actually decorating your home. Hopefully you found this enjoyable. If you did, don't forget daily streams at 9 a.m. Central. Like, subscribe to the bell icon. Twitch, YouTube, that's where we stream. We also do a little bit of TikTok these days. We're live streaming there. I'm on all the socials, so find everything everywhere. There's a Discord and a Patreon, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Stay safe and happy gaming.